Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle for Sunday the 7th of November 2021. This is the New York Times hard level puzzle, and just a few moments ago, well I say a few moments ago, like about half an hour ago, you would have heard the most disgusting language in my house because I was more than halfway through and there was a power cut and I lost everything. And I'm playing this game on Firefox in a private window, and I don't have any history um, enabled, and everything was lost, including the video and the up to that point in the game, and a nightmare because this is a really tough game. I didn't finish. I didn't get to the end, didn't have a chance to get to the end, but I was making excellent progress. And I can tell you, I warn you in advance, I found hidden triples, hidden quadruples, and even a quintuple. Yes, but I have no idea if I'm going to see them again or how easy or difficult they're going to be to find again. But I can tell you, this is a tough game with a million candidates. The only bit of help I'm going to give you is that this block here, I think, was the last block that I inspected and turned out to be the one that I should have inspected first. Right, here we go again, and hopefully this won't happen again. You know, I switched off my computer this morning actually as well. It's normally not switched off for months. Usually my computer just runs for months on end, in low power mode, of course, although it's used most of the time, to be honest with you. But it's almost never switched off, and it's been switched off twice in a day, the poor thing. Right, I'm going to hit the numbers, and I'm going to put in candidates that are pairs immediately, or any easy numbers that I see. I'm going to go through this, and hopefully it won't take me as long this time. It was taking ages, I can tell you in advance, right? The twos were pretty good for me, I remember. So what do we see? Okay, two blocking down here, across here, up here. That's going to be a 2 there. Okay, 2s are a pair here. I'm going to put these in immediately because 2s are a pair up here, and I know that I need them later. That's all we can say on pairs. 3s then. 3 is a pair across here like this. 3 is a pair up, not there, there and there. Okay, as you can see. That's about it. 4s. Beginning 4s. Okay, 4 blocking down here, 4 blocking across here. Any use? Not enough to get a pair yet. Okay, there are a few paired candidates. Not that many actually. I'll tell you that in advance as well. Just a few, but not a great deal. Lots of non-paired numbers, but they are there. But you can, if you dig them out a bit later. Well, you'll see what you'll see. I'm sure later on. Okay, 6s. Sevens, we must get something here. 7 down here, 7 up here, 7 across here. So 7's there like that. 7 blocking here, 7 blocking here, 7 blocking up here. So we need a pair of 7s as candidates there. 7 blocking from here up there. 7 across there, so a pair of 7 candidates there. 7 across here, 7 across here, 7 down here, excuse me. So that's a pair of 7s to fit there. 8s, we have 8 blocking down here, 8 blocking down here, a pair of 8s there like that. 8s across here, and 8s across here. We have a strip of 8s like this. Can't reduce it to a pair, I know already. Okay, that's that. Now 9 blocking down here, 9 blocking up here, so we can place a 9 here. Nine blocking across here, so we can get a pair of 9 candidates there. And I think actually, I don't think there's much more we can do. They're going to put a strip of 1s up there. Okay. think, if I remember, there really isn't much more. Okay. Ah, no, tell a lie. 3 blocking up here, 3 there. Okay, so 3s, and we have a strip of 3s up here like this. I thought I'd got maybe 1 or 2 other numbers when I got this stage, but maybe not. Okay. No, okay, so like I say, I'm going to start up here because I kind of found something. Although maybe I only found the missing numbers up here because of other candidates that I'd filled in. I'm not sure now. Okay, let's see. 1 can go anywhere, right? 2 is done, 3 is done, 4 is done, 5 is done. 6 blocks up here like this, so 6 in these squares. 7's done, 8 blocks across here, like so, giving us 8 in these squares. And 9 blocks across here, like so, giving us 9 here. Yeah, right. So you'll see now that we have 1, 8, and 9. Now, actually, when I played it the first time, I'd put in huge numbers of candidates all around, and I kind of went, I started down here and went around and up and around, and this was the last block that I did. Anyway, fortunately for me now, it's going to be much easier this time with a bit of luck. Although I still think it's going to be really tough. So 1, 8, and 9. So this 8 is no longer true. I can get rid of that. And now we're going to have a pair of 7 or 8 here. So we got 1, 8, and 9 here. So this cannot be 1, cannot be 9. It's got to be a 7. And so now here we can remove the 1 and the 7 and the 8, leaving us just a 3. Right, and then the last number to get here is oh, have I forgotten something? 6. Sorry, this is let's go back. Sorry, apologize. I'm gonna go back. One everywhere, 2 everywhere, 3, those 2 squares, 4, 5, 6 blocking up here, 6 like this, 7 is done, 8 blocks across here, so 8 in these squares, I do apologize, like this, 9 blocking across here, and so 9 in these squares, that's more like it. Okay, now as I said, 1, 8, 9, okay, 1, 8, 9 here, so we can delete that 8. Here we can remove the 1 and 9. Here we can remove the 1 and 8. Here the 1, 8, and 9. Okay, I was going to say, I don't remember having quite that amount of luck before. Okay, that's, yes, that's much better. That's reasonable now. But I warn you, there's still a lot of tough stuff to come. Right, so now that I've got a matching pair of 7 and 8 here, which I didn't see before, well, I did actually, but that's when I found a quintuplet along here. I found the other 5 numbers and I ended up with 7 and 8 here. So you won't see that now. That's not going to be the case any longer. So I'm going to come down here. So 1 blocks this square here, so we can place our 1s in those squares there. It's weird to have like a knowledge of the future here. So 4s can go in those squares. 5s 5 blocks here and 5 blocks here, so 5 in those squares. 6, 7, 8, and how about the 9? 9 blocks along here. That's it, so those 3 squares could have 9. Okay, it's still not going to be that easy, I think. So let's go down this chute here then. So 1 blocking across here like this. So 1 in those squares. 2, 3, 4 blocking across the middle, 4 blocking down here. So 4 in those squares. 5 blocking down here like this. 5 there. 6 across here, 6 down here. 6 in those squares. 7 is done. 8 is not done and can go anywhere it wants to. And 9 blocks across this top square here. But also, look, we have a pair of pointing 9s down here. Remember, this is, I've got to get rid of that 1 and 8 as well, of course. This is not 9, so 9 in these 3 squares. Silly me, I forgot, look, this 1, 8 and 9, so I've got to get rid of the 1 there, got to get rid of the 1 and 8 there, and the 1 and 8 there. Silly me, silly me, silly me. Okay, leaving us with 4. Okay, that's more like it. Now, if I remember, 2 and 5 I'm going to find as a pair here, I think, as a matching pair. I think it's this square, but we'll see about that in a minute. Now, is there anything else here that can be done? I'm playing the game in a different way now, of course, entirely different way, making it much easier than the last time around. So okay, right. I'm gonna look in this block here because I have a feeling there's going to be a 2, 5 here. Anyway, let's just see. 1 is done. 2 blocks down here and 2 blocks across here, so 2 in those squares there. 3 blocks across here and across here. Oh, 3 is done already, silly me. 4 blocks across here now, and so 4 in these squares like this. 5, we don't know anything, so 5 everywhere. 6 blocks across here, like that. 7, 8 is done. 9 is here. Yeah, I was right. So type 2, 5 and 2, 5. So that means that this 2 and 5 can go, and this 5 can go, leaving us with just a 7 here now to place and an 8 here now to place. Well, this is looking so much nicer than all of those gazillion candidates that I had before. Although I did eventually, you know, as I say, I didn't manage to get to the end of the game just because of the power cut, but I had done a huge amount. Right, okay, now I see something nice. 8 blocking across here, 8 blocking down here, so this is a pair of 8s, and when we see that now, we see 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking up here, 8 blocking across here, and so we know that we can place an 8 there, and that means this has to be a 1, and the 8 is in this square, and now we know 9 is here like that. It's going to give me a pair of 9s down there now. Okay, and this 1 cannot appear as a candidate in that square any longer. Right, come back down here and let's see if there's anything else that we can do here. Okay, so let's highlight numbers and look again for pairs because the situation has changed a bit. So now we have 1 blocking across here, we have 1 blocking across here, so that's a pair of 1s there. course, I know I've got lots of candidates to put in still, but as I say, I was expecting that already. So 7 blocking up here, 7 blocking up here. Now we've got a matching pair of 1 and 7 right here, which is going to be nice, isn't it? So what do we know? 1 and 7. So what else? 2s are up here. 3s, any idea? No. 4s. 4 blocks across there. So there. No. 5s. No. Yeah, even when we get matching pairs, it's not a great deal of use to us, is it? Okay. Let's continue. Right then, so let's examine okay. All right, I can't get any more pairs. So you can see, and remember, this is better than it was the first time around. Oh, look, I've put in a 5 here, or rather, I haven't removed the 5 from this 2 and 5 matching pair here. 1 and 9, so this has also got to be 1 or 9. Where's that 5 again? Okay, let's hop to it. I think because I've got this pair of 1 and 7 here, I'm going to put in the rest of the candidates up here. It's getting very warm here too. The air conditioning has been off for ages and ages because I have to switch it off to play these games. And the first time around, I've been playing for I don't know, but at least half an hour, maybe 35 minutes, maybe more, and still was only halfway through, maybe so. Well, I don't know halfway, but whatever. Hadn't finished anyway. Let's put it like that. So let's see now. 3s. Any restrictions on 3s? Now I'm going to put the 3s in here, and I'm going to put the 3s up here where they can go anywhere. Okay. 4s. Now 4 blocks across here like this, so we've got 4 available in those squares. Down here, 4 can go anywhere. 5s. 5 blocks across here. So 5 is available up there like that. 5 here blocks this square. So 5 in those squares. There's the 6. 6 blocks across here like this, so 6 there, and up here we don't know anything, do we? 6 in any of the squares that are available, not the 1 and 7, 6 like that. 7, 8, 9, down here 7, 8, 9. Okay, so that's done now. Ah, I've got 7. Look, I've got 7 as a candidate there. Excuse me. All right, gonna have to get on with it. I can't remember where the right place to go is. Nowhere in particular. So we've got this left-hand shoot to complete, right? The middle and right hand is now done. So let's just do down here. So one blocking are down here. So one in those squares there. 2, 3, 4 is done. 5 blocks here. So we got 5 in those squares. 6, 7, 8, 9 done. Here, 1, 2, 3 done. 4 blocks up here, giving us the possibility of 4 in those squares. 5 is done. 6 blocks across here and up here. 6 in those squares. 7, 8's done. 9 blocks across here. And that's it. So 9 in those squares. Okay. As I said, this 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6 I found as a quintuple, because these were full of candidates, these squares. I happened to spot that and I was quite proud of myself for spotting it. And now you'll never know, will you? Well, you will, because I just mentioned it. But okay, up here, 1 blocks this square here, and so 1 is available like that. 2, 3, 4 blocks this square here, 4 blocks up here, so 4 in these squares. 5 blocks up here and 5 blocks along here, so 5, oops, in those squares there. 6 blocks up this column, so 6, like that. 7, 8, 9 are done. And so are we, I think. Now, I can't remember how much further than this I was last time, maybe just a little way further. But as I said, because I went in the wrong direction at the beginning, it took much longer to get here. Shall I just highlight and look for mistakes? First step, let's make sure there aren't any obvious errors. Here's one. Now we have 2 here, look, pointing up here. This 2 has to be removed. In fact, I did find this exactly the same way last time. That's so weird. I found that in exactly the same way, that 2 up there. That's so strange. Okay. Right. 2 is okay now. 3. Okay, look, 5, and this is, I didn't see this before. 5, well, I did see this before. No, I did actually. 5 blocking down here. Okay, so 5 must be removed. This is as far as I got last time. 5 removed there, and this is where I got to, I think, and said, I think now I'm going to be able to finish the puzzle, because I'm left with a single 2 here, which will give me a 5 in this square, and some other things. So there's a 2 here, I think, or something. Yeah, there it is. That's the single 2, right? And this is as far as I got when the whole thing came crashing down. Okay. So now I'm back to square 1, but not square 1, because this is the game of Sudoku, and that would just be a confusing thing to say. So anyway, back to where I was when I hit the crash, when I hit the wall. Now then, two is now a completed digit. That's the first one to be finished. Now we have something. Threes are here, and 3 is here and here, right? So that means 3 must be in the middle row here, so that cannot be a 3. I can take away that 3 there. Okay, that makes more of a correct pattern now. Glad I'm not trying to do this one without notation. Without notation, without air conditioning, I think I'd probably explode. Okay, this 5 now gives me a 4 here. Okay, meaning that's now a 9. This is a 1. The last number to get here is a 5. And that means this is no longer a 5 here. And 5 has got to be taken away from these squares. Now this 9 gives me a 3 in this by value cell and a 4 back this way. So that's a 6 now. Let's get rid of that 6. Sorry, I just clicked on the 5 by accident. Let's get rid of that 6. That's better. And now we're left with a pair of 4 and 9, so we can also get rid of that 4 there. We've got 3 here, so we get rid of the 3, leaving us with a pair of 1 and 6 here. So the 6 must disappear from these squares. What else? The 4 we've got already, so this now is a 5, and the last number to get there is a 3. This 5 says this must be a 5 now because these two cannot be 5, so let's take them away. And this 5 can be removed. Okay. Oh, so much nicer now. What else can be done? Okay, let's highlight again. This one means that this is no longer true. There's a 1 there. Two is a completed digit. I'm still clicking on it for some unknown reason. Are we still going to have to slog our way out of this? We might. Ah, I've seen something, a single 9. Here it is. 9 down here, look. 9 blocking down here and 9 blocking across here, so that's a single 9 there. Okay, giving us a 1 in this square and a 9 in this square. So 8 here. Let's lose the 8. Okay, 1 and 5, that's okay now. So this 8 here means we must take away the 8 there. And the 9 we've got as well, so let's remove the 9 there. This 9 also is going to give us a 4 in this square now, and a 9 in this square now. And therefore a 9 here, and a 9 removal here. Well, I'm confident we're going to get there now, but it's been a real tough slog. What's left to do now? This one's got to be taken away. Threes, there's still a lot to do on 3. This 4 now has to be removed. Ah, thank God, a unique rectangle. Okay, we got 1, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. Yeehaw, anything to help us. All right, so that there has to be a 5. And that will finish the puzzle because that's a 3. And this is now a 6. And this is a 5 here. And down here, of course, this 5 means that's a 1. So 5 in this square, this one gives us a 6 here and a 1 here. And a 6 in this square now. Let us remove what we need to, which is the 5 and what? My mind's gone blank. The 3. And get rid of the 3 there, leaving us with a 1 and 4. Okay. So this is a 6, so this is now 7 to place, and this is a 3. Giving us a 3 in this square here now, and taking away the 3's from here. 4 and 6, 4 and 6, and here we have 1, 4, so that's got to be, in fact, a 1. And this is a 7, 1 in this square, 4 here. Phew, what a game this one's been. What a real cracker. Thank you, New York Times, for today's game. It's been brilliant. 7 blocking this one, 8. Didn't need, like, you know, one, if you were lucky and didn't and looked up here first, you wouldn't have needed all of those quintuplets and things that I found previously. This is a 6. If you're unlucky and looked in the wrong place, this game could take you a really long time. But you can get there without, you know, incredible Sudoku logic. You just need to slog your way through it. Last number for this column is a 3. Last number here is a 4. And I can turn my air conditioning back on when I hit the 8 and say thank you, New York Times, for your hard level puzzle today. A great game. I enjoyed it a lot because it was really a slogger, a slog fest. If I cool down with the air conditioning, I should come back this evening for the Los Angeles Times. It's still only early afternoon here, so I've got time to recover and go back to watching TV, which I mentioned in the earlier video is what I've been doing all day, basically, having a couch potato day. I shall resume my duties as couch potato right now. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.